Hello, everyone. My name is Tito Crespo, and I am very grateful to be here in front of all of you. Whew. Not today, buddy. I'm going to be performing a song called Home for you all. And Andrew, my man. All right, Andrew's going to help me out here. I'm going to be performing a song called Home for you all. And this song is a song from an album that I'm in production for called The Family Album. And it was the last song that I wrote for the album in a moment of realizing that I had nothing to attribute to my childhood home. And then it started making me think about, well, what is that? What is the childhood home represent, and how has that come up again in my life time and time again? This idea of home. The Family Album in general is an album mused by different characters in my life, and I'd say characters because it's not just people. Some of them are like this, a literal place. And I got my start in music in the Army. I joined the Army 2 weeks out of high school, and I started calling cadences. It was just like I was in combat arms, so what we did was move around as a group working on missions together. And one of the only times that we weren't in a very masculine, uh, mission oriented workplace was when we would march somewhere. And when we would march somewhere, we would break off and we'd sing songs, and there was different people who would go out and call the cadences, and it was just super inspiring to me as a soldier. And I was like, oh wow, okay, I can get into this. Like, as soon as I get the opportunity, I'm gonna be out there singing the song. So one person calls it, the formation responds. That later turned into me almost taking a drill sergeant contract and being a drill sergeant. So I could do that. So I could do things that were like motivational and embodied love in such a tough place. I left the Army and became a student at college, and I didn't know really what I was doing. I got into the arts by way of modeling, and that really opened me up to such a loving place, being the art world in general. I later found music, and when I found music, there was no ifs, ands, or buts about it that it was the most loving place that I had found on the earth so far. So that's when the realization came to me that this is purposeful work, and this is where I could fill in and contribute as much as possible. So since I figured that out, I've been trying to contribute as much as possible. And by making my own work, writing these songs from a place of first love, first kind of raising myself. They're, of course, for all of you, but these are songs that I sing to myself. Um, Quite literally, my songwriting process is to sing songs out loud. I'll have an idea of something, and then I'll just start singing, and then I'll take a voice note of that singing, and then I'll listen to it, and then I'll be like, what goes next? Another voice note. Then I sing a couple more measures, and before I know it, I have a verse, or I have a chorus, or I have a bridge, and then I'm like, okay, let's see what this is about. I'll use a sense of inspiration, be it a person, be it like home. And then I figure out what key that I'm singing in, or which keys I'm singing in, and then I choose one. I put it to piano or guitar, and then I have a song. It's so simple. So simple. It just falls right out. Yeah. I live in New York, Spanish Harlem. I'm from Baltimore, born and raised. Um, What else I got for you guys? My sign, 29 degrees Libra. I hope that's all your guys' favorite. Yeah. I think there's nothing specific I want you guys to look for in the music other than what this idea of home is, can be, and maybe times in your life where home has changed. Things have changed, and things will never be the same anymore. So pick your heart up off the floor and dance for me. Home is here and home is now. I am the key to every love, to every door I wanna see. It made me cry. It made my heart fall out the sky. It made me go. It made me love just to let go. It kissed me goodbye and told me everything will be alright. Home, sweet home. It was all I needed to know, and now I know. Love is better than before when it grows. So pick your heart up off the floor and dance for me. Home is here and home is now. I am the key to every love, to every door I wanna see. It made me cry. It made my heart fall out the sky. It made me go. It made me love just to let go. It kissed me goodbye and told me everything will be alright. Home, sweet home. It was all I needed to know. I'm home, 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 home. Welcome home, 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 home. This is home, home. Welcome home. Welcome home. Thank you. Yes, sir. Oh, yes.